So I've got the dwarf sage that came in, and it's a little, not too hard to see. I guess there's a little couple of them down there. I've got another one down in here. Can't really see it though. A lot of lily pad action coming out of that pot. But I did get the dwarf sage. I've got, let me fix this flash, there we go. There's a pot down there and pot up here with a bunch of dwarf sage, and I got a couple little pieces in the pot here. There's one over here. I tried to spread it out a little bit. The bottom pond down here, you can see the rocks on the filter have started to get a little green. So I've tried to spread those out in the bottom and the top. There's a couple up here that you can see spread out. The big white rocks, they got some fungus growing on them. Trying to get the snails to eat those up. There's the single solitary goldfish up there in the top bucket, and I've given up trying to catch him. He's too elusive. Feel bad that he's the only goldfish in the top bucket all by himself, but like I said, can't catch him. He does not like the net. He darts away real quick. So I've got a lot of these lily pads opening up, and I'm trying to keep them separate. I don't want to get them too entangled together. Like I said, this is just sort of a grow out pond for the pond that I will be building later on at another friend's house. So I don't want to get the lilies too tangled up. When I try to transport them, it'll end up affecting, pulling the seeds up and stuff like that. So I'm trying to keep them separate a little bit up here on the top. Just using that planter to kind of separate them. The mosquito fish like it. Up top, got lots of stuff to hide around in. The goldfish still love the waterfall. They hide a lot, but when they do come out, they get all up in the waterfall. I have had a couple of goldfish die on me, and from what I'm seeing online, that it's the flake food that floats on top. When they go up to eat it, they just gulp in a lot of air while they're eating the flakes, and it affects their air bladders or something, and they can't handle it. So I've invested in some sinking pellets, but with that, all the gravel on the bottom down there, I'm worried about the food pellets getting down in there and causing some more issues with fungus and stuff like that. So still crystal clear. Like I said, there's some green fungus starting to grow on the rocks, but with the snails and the shrimp and all the little fish, I think we'll be okay. Especially once these lily pads, they're just going like crazy. There's a new one over there popping out right there. Got another one over here, right there, popping out. And then there's some stems coming from the bottom. Same thing up here. There's probably 4 or 5 new stems on top of 10 lily pads already busted open. So the fish are loving it, and I'm loving it. I like the waterfall, just the water flowing. Once it starts growing out, get some flowers blooming in the back, a couple more trees or ferns or whatever I'm thinking about getting in the background there to blend in with the house, make it look a little bit more natural. It's coming along, but it takes a long time to get stuff like this going if you don't spend a lot of money on the plants and stuff. Buy big fish. I'm getting the small stuff, trying to grow it out and do it the hard way. So here we go. Plenty of more updates coming soon.